Imagine this. You are planning to complete your assignment in future and you want to tell your friend about it. How do you say it correctly? I will have completed my assignment or I will complete my assignment. Which one is correct? Share your answers in the comment and I will explain at the end. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I am thrilled to share that we have completed 10 lessons in our tenses series. Now, let's dive into another advanced tense. Today, we will learn about the future perfect tense. We will understand what it is, its structure in positive, negative, and question forms. Look at some common mistakes and share some pro tips. So, without further ado, let's get started. What is the future perfect tense? The future perfect tense is used to describe actions that will be completed before another action or time in the future. It helps to show that an action will finish before another future action or time. Imagine a timeline where the left side represents the past, the middle represents the present, and the right side represents the future. The future perfect tense describes actions that will be completed before a specific time or action in the future. Let's look into an example of it. She will have finished her work by 5 pm. Imagine the present time is 2 pm. By the time it is 5, a future time, she will have already completed or finished her work. So, the action of finishing the work will be completed before the future time of 5 pm. So, we have used future perfect tense. When do we use the future perfect tense? It is generally used to describe number 1, actions completed before another action in the future. For example, I will have finished my homework before dinner. Here, the action is completed before a future event. Number 2, actions completed before a specific time in the future. By 9 pm, they will have left the home. Here, the action got completed before a specific future time. And number 3, duration before a future time. By the end of this month, they will have lived in the city for 5 years. Here, the duration of the action is being focused before a specific time. If you will notice here, we are counting the duration also. Now, let's learn the magic formula for the future perfect tense. The formula is subject plus will have plus past participle of the verb. For the regular verbs, the past participle form is formed by adding d, ed or ied. For example, watch becomes watched. But for the irregular verbs, the past participle is not fixed. For example, eat becomes eaten. To know more about past participles, please check the description of the video. Let's take some subjects and verbs to understand this. Subjects: I, you, we, they, he, she, and it. Base verb: eat, watch, and study. Past participles: eaten, watched, and studied. Now, let's do a match. I will have eaten. You will have watched. We will have studied. They will have eaten. He will have watched. She will have studied. It will have eaten. What if we want to make sentences negative? Easy. We add not after will. So the structure becomes subject plus will not or won't plus have plus past participle of the verb. For example, I will have eaten will become I will not have eaten or I won't have eaten. He will have watched will become he will not have watched or he won't have watched. She will have studied will become She will not have studied. Now, are you ready to turn a sentence into a question? Here, the structure will be will plus subject plus have plus past participle of the verb. For example, will you have eaten breakfast? Will he have watched the movie? Now, let's look into the WH questions. These questions have question words like what, when, where, why, who, which, and how to ask for more specific information. The structure is WH plus will plus subject plus have plus past participle of the verb. For example, where will you have traveled? What will she have done? Now, let's practice. I will give you a verb and you will make a sentence out of it. The verb is study. Can you make a sentence with I in future perfect tense? I will have studied for the exam. Now, let's make it negative. I will not have studied for the exam. Can you turn it into a question? Will I have studied for the exam? Can you turn it into a WH question? What will I have studied for the exam? We now have enough understanding of the future perfect tense. However, there are some common mistakes that we generally make while framing the future perfect tense. Number one, mixing up simple future and future perfect. The future perfect describes actions completed before a specific future time or action, while the simple future describes action that will happen in the future at a specific time. Here's a table to illustrate the difference. Instead of saying she will cook food before I arrive, you can say she will have cooked food before I arrive. And instead of saying she will have cooked food tomorrow, you can say she will cook food tomorrow. Remember, the future perfect is for actions completed before a specific future action or time, while the simple future shows actions that will happen in the future. Number two, forgetting the past participle. This is a common error, especially with irregular verbs. Make sure you use the correct past participle and not the base form of the verb. For example, I will have made a mistake is incorrect. The correct sentence will be I will have made a mistake. And number three, wrong form of the auxiliary verb. Remember, it's will have for all the subjects. So the sentence they will had arrived by 8 p.m. is incorrect. The correct sentence is they will have arrived by 8 p.m. Let's dive into the pro tips to master the future perfect tense. Number one, use of time expressions. Use words like by, before, and until to show the sequence of actions clearly. By, she will have already left by the time I arrive. Before, they will have finished their work before the deadline. Number two, sequence is the key. Remember, the future perfect talks about an action completed before a specific action or future time. Did an action happen first? Is there a sequence? These connections are what makes the future perfect tense relevant. By the time you arrive at the party, I will have finished decorating the house. Here, first action is I will finish decorating the home. And the second action is you will arrive at the party. So, this is the sequence that we need to remember. We now have a good understanding of the future perfect tense. Let's sum up what we have learned with some practice sentences. She will studies for the exam. Is this sentence correct? This is incorrect. The correct sentence is she will have studied for the exam. Can you make it into negative? She won't have studied for the exam. Can you turn it into a yes no form of question? Will she have studied for the exam? Can you turn it into a WH question? What will she have studied for the exam? So now we have learned all about the future perfect tense. We all know that practice makes us perfect. Let's test our newfound knowledge by correcting the following sentences. Also write the negative and question forms. He will have walked to the park. We will has watched a movie. She will have studying for the exam. Pause the video, solve the exercise, and message your answers in the comment. I am waiting for your reply. I hope you would have given the correct answers. And to know my answer, please check the description of the video. So now, let's solve the puzzle that we looked at the start. Which of the sentences is correct? I will have completed my assignment or I will complete my assignment. Both sentences are correct but used in different contexts. Here, the first sentence, I will have completed my assignment, is in future perfect tense. This shows the action will be completed before a future action or time. So it will be used in this context. If your friend asks you, will you have completed your assignment before the deadline? Then you can reply, I will have completed my assignment before the deadline. The second sentence, I will complete my assignment, is in simple future tense. This states that the action will happen in the future. So if your friend simply asks you, when will you complete your assignment? Then you can say, I will complete my assignment tomorrow. I hope now you are clear on the future perfect tense. Thanks a lot for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update. We will see you in the next video. Until then, all the best for your upcoming exams. Take care and goodbye.